Hey, Chris, it's Alec.
Oh, hi, Alec.
Hey, happy birthday.
Okay, well, I was not expecting you.
Yeah.
So, thank you.
Yeah. How was your birthday today?
My birthday was yesterday, and it was good.
It was yesterday?
Celebrated with my family. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, well, yeah, I saw the pages you got uploaded today. What's up with that trial, Chris? That was kind of out of left field. I didn't expect that at all.
Yeah, well, you drew me in a setup of being dared false witness from your parody of my science show, in comparison of the other Chris being the real one and not me, which I was the real deal. And then you set me on fire. And then recently, you portrayed me getting my head chopped off in a saw blade with gore detail.
Chris, you didn't read that last page. Did you read the page? Because what happened there was that was a picture of the real you in the comic, and I said, like your head got chopped off, but then you came right back and said, no, okay, we were just faking. I didn't. Your head didn't actually get chopped off. Yeah.
You could have made that more obvious.
Well, if you read the text, it would have been obvious. There was text there. I mean, I spelled it out. I specifically had you say, "Don't worry, this is fake." My head's not really chopped off. I'm fine. You accused me of using, not accused. I mean, of using violence. I do use violence. That's true. But I was just kind of. It seemed kind of weird that your comic has suddenly taken a very gory turn. I mean,
it's just one time.
But you said violence is wrong, though. One time.
Yeah, well, you did violence unto me. I was just returning the favor.
Oh, revenge is okay, though? Chris, you said violence is wrong. You didn't say it's okay in the case of revenge. And I'm kind of curious, why is this trial taking place? Like, why are Alec and Mao and me, or Alec and Mao and Evan and Sean, why are we on trial?
Okay, well, let me see. The whole bunch of copycat of practically everything nearly everything from my books, set me on fire, chopping my head off, false witness, and how about wanting to kill Simone LaRose Chew?
Do you remember all the times that we talked about Simone La where I explained to you that I wanted you to kill her because she's not your character and Evan wanted her gone from your comic?
Yeah.
Chris, you told me, you swore up and down to me that you understood the point I was trying to get across to you and that you understood what I meant.
Yeah, I did understand that.
Well, no, you're lying to me, Chris. You obviously didn't.
No,
God, Chris, I cannot believe you did this, Chris. I thought that you were just, kind of going, just mouthing along and pretending to understand and saying what I want to hear to get me off the phone. And, I said that to you. I asked you, are you doing that? And you said no. You said no. You promised, you understood, you comply, you believed what I was saying, but then this trial comes along, and what you're telling me right now is apparently my words went in one ear and out the other with you, and you think that me and Evan did something wrong to you. You think that you have done nothing wrong? Do you seriously believe that we are, antagonists and you are just a saint here?
You think about that moment.
Okay, while you're thinking about it, remember, don't tell me the answer that you think I want to hear. Tell me what you really believe. That's the answer that I actually want to hear, is what you really believe. I'm looking at the page here where you had like 10 people simultaneously electrocute me. Sonichu says, "Oh, I'm not gay." Chris, how many times? How many times did I tell? Okay, another thing. Apparently, you didn't listen to. How many times did I tell you that I never portrayed Sonichu as gay? I explained clearly to you because you thought that he and Asperchu were gay, and I explained to you, no, they're just like they were just hugging because they're friends. They're close friends. And I thought that you understood that, but go ahead.
Yeah, but the portrayal can be misconstrued, especially with the all the pink-hearted drawings that you did. Yeah,
and you did misconstrue it.
And the one where they were lying next to each other in a bed situation.
Okay, you did misconstrue it. That's true, and then you brought that up to me, and then I explained to you what it really meant, and now you apparently ignored that and just. You say, Sonichu says, you're portraying me as gay. I'm not portraying Sonichu as gay. I've never done that. The only gay characters in my comic are Wild and Simon Chu's bisexual, and I think that's it right now, actually. Oh, Mitch is gay in my comic, although I haven't shown him have a lover yet. Yeah, none of my fans misunderstood that. I mean, not that it really matters, because the point is that you misunderstood it and you brought it up to me and I explained it to you. I don't care that you misunderstood something. What I care is that apparently you didn't even listen when I explained to you. Because anybody can misunderstand something, but you brought it up to me and I explained it to you, and you made it sound like you did understand, but apparently you didn't.
Actually, I did understand, but I still had the anger and rage. I still had the anger against you.
Why? Why would you have anger against me? If I explain
one big reason is continuing the blasphemous advertisements on like Wikipedia against me.
Oh, really? Hey, do you remember when I explained to you... Chris, do you remember when I explained to you last time that my ads are staying up there because you completely insulted me and didn't respect what I wanted you to do in the apology video? But yet what you're saying to me now is you think that the ads are an attack on you. You're just completely forgetting what I told you before. Or maybe you're not forgetting it, maybe you're just choosing to disregard it. They were a direct consequence of your actions. You had the power to get rid of the ads and you did nothing. So how can you be mad at me for having the ads up? When I gave you several ways out and you didn't take them.
Well, at least I would, by your request, I put and hand wrote all the apologies and everything, and killed Simona.
Oh no! You said that me and Mao and Sean and Evan killed Simona. That's what your comic says. Apparently, you didn't fulfill that part of the requirement either. Because I wanted you to kill her, but you accused me of killing her, and then you killed us in your comic. What kind of apology is that? An apology is when you do something wrong and you acknowledge it and you make reparations to whoever was wrong. An apology is not where you attack the person that you owe an apology to. It's like you said, you handed me a bowl of ice cream, said, hey, here's some ice cream for you, but then just as I reached out for it, you threw it on the ground. That's kind of what it feels like. Chris, do you remember last time I told you that you were the one who drew the Voltorb? You were the one who killed Simona.
Yeah, a request of a death of one of my characters comes with a price.
I'm sorry, what was that?
I said the request of the killing of one of my characters
Not
real.
your character. No, Simona was not your character. She was Evan's.
Yeah, but anyway, with all the
Yeah, but anyway? So you said yeah, but anyway, so are you acknowledging that Simona was not yours?
I acknowledge that Simona was not mine, but
You just,
I did
but 2 minutes
I
ago
did
you
not care
said,
very much for all the anger and torment and that such abuse that I continued to get from Evan.
what abuse did you get from him?
Verbal abuse and
Like how?
in the mailbag.
He sent you emails requesting you to stop using the character that was his.
And then threatening to stick his lawyers on me.
Yeah, because you were committing illegal acts against him.
Anyway, the point is Simona is dead now.
Yeah, well, no. The point is that you apparently don't listen when I talk to you. That's my point. Right?
Actually,
Because you believe that you are in the right and everyone else is in the wrong. And you... Is that your TV going in the background? Do you ever turn your TV off when you talk to people on the phone? That might be kind of nice.
Well, actually, I do turn the TV off sometimes. All right, well, I'll turn it off now.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Thank you for that. Who is Sandy, by the way? Sandy, like Simona's daughter?
Wild and Simona's daughter, yes.
How can Simona have a daughter when she's not supposed to exist in your comic? You know, Evan might get pissed about Sandy existing.
Well, still, Sandy did not originate from Simon's shoe.
She kind of looks like exactly like Simona, but with like Lisa Simpson hair. She did originate from Simona. I mean, she's like a clone of Simona.
She is not a clone of Simona. She is a ground-type rose shoe.
Yeah, isn't that what Simona was? Did you even realize the point of getting rid of Simona in the first place? It was because... Okay. Evan was mad about Simona because Simona was just a ripoff of Simon Chew. And it looks like Sandy is a ripoff of Simona, which by corollary makes her a ripoff of Simon Chew as well.
I disagree with that.
You can disagree all you want. Doesn't make it true. You can tell me the sky is orange as much as you want. Doesn't change the fact the sky is blue. I mean, judges will agree with that.
Okay, well, actually, still, Sandy does have an origin. That's definitely not one that Simona was from. Just blatantly based off of some other character.
She origins from
She
Simona.
actually was born as a Rosie, and some soft
from
things.
Simona. You know, this probably doesn't matter a whole lot. I bet you're never going to use Sandy again.
Oh, yes, I will. Because we need a constructor. We need the main constructor in the city of Quickville, and Simona was that, so now Sandy has to be the one that fills in Simona's shoes.
Can't you just have like a construction crew? Like, you know, construction workers